A very good morning to one and all present. I am Preet Kamal from Electronics Department, Mehchan Polytechnic College, Jalandhar. Hello students. I am here today to discuss with you now about the computer networks next topic. But before starting our subject, as always, I will here be sharing with you the information, special information and important information related to Mission Fateh, that is a campaign run by our worthy Chief Minister of Punjab, Captain Amrinder Singh, who says in this mission that we should learn to fight with this coronavirus, this COVID-19, and for this we have to wash our hands regularly, and whenever we need to go out, then we must sanitize our hands with the help of sanitizer. We should use the mask, and along with that we should maintain the social distancing. So this was all about the important information. Now let us move on to our topic. In the last lecture we discussed about the basics of the computer network, that what a computer is, what a network is, how the computer network works, what is called as a link, what is called as a node, how they are working combinedly, what are its benefits of using the computer networks. Today we will discuss the next topic, that is how it can be classified. As we all know, as you can all see on my screen, that a computer network is a system for communicating between two or more computers and associated devices. Computer networks in the internet, which is a popular example, that the internet is a network of networks, and we all work in the internet services, we all use the internet services. That is basically a computer network only. We all use on our laptops, on our computers, and they are all connected in a network called as internet. We all are connected to each other, but internet is a very vast network. When we talk about the computer networks and its classifications, then you can see on the screen we are having three main classifications. First one is the local area network, second one is the metropolitan area network, and the third one is the wide area network. Today we will focus just on the local area network, that is LAN. Now we can see here an example of a network in which we are having number of computers, routers, bridges, hubs, internet is also used, laptops are used, PCs are used, printers are used. One PC or one resource whichever we are using over here is called as a node, and the connection is called as a segment, or we can call it as a link. What do you mean by a router, hub, or bridge? These are the devices that are being used for the connection at a distant places. This we will discuss later on in our next chapters, but today we will focus on the local area network. So you can see here in a local area network, and this is a network that is used for communicating among computer devices, usually within an office, building, or a home. LAN means a small kind of a network, that small network which is used for communicating among the computer devices, different computer devices. So these are the devices that we can use within an office or a building or within our home. So in LAN we are able to share resources such as files or hardware devices, or like that multiple users can also use the resources that are in the LAN network. So there is a not we can call it as a problem, but there is an advantage that it is limited in size, and because of that there is less number of problems. That means the troubleshooting is easy, but it can be utilized only for a few hundred meters and not more than a mile. And when we talk about the speed that we can follow in the LAN network, then the speed is 10 Mbps to 10 Gbps, and the LAN network requires a very little wiring, typically a single cable that is connected to each device. And also it has a very lower cost compared to the MANs or WANs. So local area network is most popular whenever we have to use it in a small area, in a small network, right? Whenever we need to use the system of computers, whenever we need to have some communication among the PCs that are being installed in a particular organization or a small kind of lab, in an educational institution or in any kind of organization, then we can use this local area network. When we talk about the basics of the LAN network, then LAN network could be either made wired or wireless. It could be twisted pair cables, it could be coaxial cables, optical fiber cables. Whenever we make it wired, then it could use any kind of that cables, and when we use the wireless cables, then it will be wireless obviously, and no connection of the wire will be present. Then after, when we talk about the topologies, that when we have to connect a local area network, that means whenever we have to connect some computers in a local area network, then they should be installed in a special kind of configuration, a special kind of link, and that link, that configuration, that way in which those PCs are connected in a local area network are basically called as topologies. As here it is mentioned, it is a certain topology. Topology means the way the systems, the computers are being connected in a particular network, and these topologies are bus topology, ring topology, star topology, branching tree topology. We are having number of topologies through which we would be able to connect the LAN network. Now, as I have already discussed in the last lecture, what a node is defined to be any device connected to the network. In a network, number of devices are connected, maybe they are any resources or any PCs, they will be called as node. Then hub, as I have shown you in the previous slide, the hub is a networking device that connects multiple segments together. Hub is a basically device that is used as a base for the networking purpose. That means it will connect different segments or different devices in a network together. Then after NIC. NIC is the most important part whenever we need to connect the internet to our LAN network. Whenever we need to use the internet connection, then we can only use that internet connection in our LAN network whenever there is an Ethernet card plugged into the computer's motherboard, or that we can say at the NIC or the network interface card. As the name suggests, it is a special kind of a card that is used in the network for the interfacing purpose. And then after, the network operating system is the software that should be installed in our Windows or in our PCs or laptops or whatever we are using in that system software. Linux can be there or Ubuntu can be there. Any system software could be there. So network operating system will enable the users to share the files and the hardware and to communicate with the other computers. So this was all about the LAN. Now we will shift out to the network topologies that are used in the LAN. It is a connected topic, so that is why I have taken it like this. Right? So in the LAN, the topologies are there, a part of the LAN. The topologies are the part of the LAN, so that is why I have taken it into consideration. First of all, the topology, that is the basic topology, is called as the bus topology. In this bus topology, as you can see it in this particular slide, that in the bus topology there is a cable. You can see this is a connected cable. This connected cable is basically the bus, and this is the bus, and these are the nodes or the computers that are being connected in form of a bus. whenever we will send any information in this line, in this cable, then all the PCs that are connected here will get that information. The nodes communicate with each other along the same path, and that same path is called as the backbone basically, and this is the configuration that is called as a bus topology. It is like Christmas lights, one after the other all the PCs are connected, and the signal will transfer from this particular cable and it will reach all the PCs. Then after, the next one is the ring topology. The ring topology, in the ring topology, the PCs are connected like a ring. The ring that we put it in our fingers, that kind of a ring, it is round, or that means it doesn't have any corner left. These are all connected to each other. You can see in the screen that all the PCs are connected like a ring. All the PCs are connected like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 PCs. They all are connected to each other and they have a backbone connected. The cable is connected, the Ethernet wire cable is connected for the communication purpose in between these nodes, in between these PCs, but they do not have any end. If PC1 need to send any information to PC2 or PC5, then it has to follow only a single path. If PC1 is to send any information to PC6, it has to send it to PC2 first, then 3, 4, 5 and then it will reach PC6. It cannot send the information directly to PC6 because the flow of the cable wire or the circuit is in one direction only. So the ring network is like a bus network, but it doesn't have any end, or the end of the first one is connected to the end of the next one. So the nodes in the network uses tokens to communicate with each other. So they use a token kind of a thing to communicate with each other, right? The next is star topology. The most popular topology that is utilized in the LAN network is basically the star topology. As in this star topology, the limitations of bus and the ring topologies are overcome, because in the bus and ring topologies we have only a single cable connected and we have to pass it on to all the PCs to reach out the destination. So there is a problem that the time will be taken very much higher as compared to the star topology. In the star topology, each node is connected to a device in the center of the network called as a hub. As I've already told you about the hub, that hub is the network connecting device which is used as a moderator, and you can see here all the PCs, all the nodes are connected to the hub. So whenever one PC is to send any information to another PC, then it will be directly transferred to that particular PC. For example, as if PC number 1 is to send the information to PC number, say this 5, then what will happen is this PC will not transfer the information to any other PC, but it will send its data directly to the hub, and this hub, which is acting as a moderator, will directly transfer that data to the destination PC, and no other PCs are involved. So hub is used for the routing of the data. It simply passes the signal arriving from any of the node coming towards itself to the destination, to the other node, and it will be working as a switch, or it will be working as a router, right? So this is the benefit of the star topology, that in this particular topology all the PCs will not be involved. And there is also another benefit, that if any one of the PCs will get disturbed or will get disconnected or will get any kind of a problem in it and it will not work, then there will not be any effect on any other of the PC or the network. All the other network will move on, will work as it was working, and whenever that will be corrected, the PC that has been damaged or has any kind of a problem, when it will be troubleshooted, then that PC will be again connected to that network. So this is the benefit of the star topology. So that is why it is the topology that is very much in use, and it is the most beneficial topology that is most popularly used in the LAN networks. The next one is the branching tree topology. In this branching tree topology, what happens is it basically adds all the PCs or all the different topologies together, and what it does is it is having the cables, it is having the roots, it basically works as a tree, and all the PCs are connected in that particular tree. So this becomes like a combination of all the different topologies. Maybe you can call it as a bus plus star plus the mesh topology, or the ring topology, or whatever we have learned the topologies. It is the combination of those topologies. It can be a combination of one or two or more than two topologies together, and it is having the benefits of all the other topology. So that is why it is, but it sometimes works in a very complex manner. So that is why this is not the complete popular topology that we will use. The most popular topology is the star topology that we mostly use in our LAN networks. As in the hub also, we are having options with us, that is a passive hub, active hub, and intelligent hubs also. So whenever we will discuss about the network connecting devices, then we will discuss about this hub in details, but right now it is all about the topologies and the networking and the LAN, that is your local area network. So I hope you all are clear with this local area network and the topologies that I have discussed. So rest of the things we will be discussing in our live sessions. So thank you so much.